Yeah, it looks like FFR just started.
Yep, they're starting. So let's see. For anybody who hasn't played this game, it is essentially a match 3 game. Been out for a little while.
Yeah, so the objective is to, so they're gonna go through all 4 versus calm categories: easy, normal, hard, and S hard, which is short for super hard. And the objective, at least with this, with easy, is to go through 10 stages. And they want to go through these 10 stages as fast as possible. And how they're gonna go about doing that is by matching 3 or more colors, and then having a chain reaction of matching 3 or more colors to send enough lines of garbage to fill up their opponent's screen.
Getting good times from both of them, 12s.
Yeah, this is a really close race. Like, I know we're just in the beginning, but I hope it stays close the entire way.
To be fair, this category gets rough at the end.
I know that. Yeah, they're saving the worst for last, and trust me, you'll clearly see how bad it gets.
I know I was talking with FFR once, and I think it's agreed pretty well that easy is a good show of how skilled you are at the game versus when you start getting to the higher difficulties. It's more about how lucky you get sometimes.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. It's like easy. It's easier to make chains, like I mentioned earlier in the run, but the volatility of the RNG just ramps up to a whole nother level when you get to super hard. It's dumb. It's dumb to say the least. Oh, look at FFR, he just got a Ruby with a 15-second stage time. Yeah, he's doing great so far.
Nice. Yeah, I know he's been practicing the last couple days to make sure he was ready for this one, so.
And I know he's going against Shuga, the best pound-upon speedrunner. So, right. And FFR is showing his guns.
I've seen Shuga streaming a lot lately too, but I never get a chance to catch him because I'm always working when he's off.
No, that's fair. I know since he's in Japan, like, even if he sometimes does more than 1 stream per day, but it's so hard to catch him because I'm usually sleeping, unfortunately.
FFR's already on to Flare.
Alright, FFR is trying to get that head start before the later categories. Actually, I think FFR recently, kind of recently got a PB in this category with the 510.
That sounds right. I think I remember seeing a post about that on the Discord.
Yeah, which is only 3 seconds behind Shuga's PB, which is a 507. So these two are going to be really close in this first run, or in this first category, rather.
Ah, I see Arcana in the chat too. I'm starting to see all the names that we know from the community show up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I saw Arcana earlier. I forgot to commentate on that. Yeah, thank you, Arcana, for popping in. I think I saw some other familiar faces as well. And even then, everyone else in chat has been really nice, which I really appreciate. Yeah, let's all enjoy like these two's just great play on display. Actually, these two are on a great pace so far. If they keep this pace up with decent stage times, like, they'll probably get a sub-6, which is generally seen as a really good time for this category.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what either of them gets, because that's the nice thing about the easy one, is you can compare it to their current PBs and everything, and see just how good they did on that first split.
Yeah, exactly. If they don't beat our PBs, and I'll feel bad.
Right.
I'll feel better.
Yeah, I feel like for these two, if they can't beat us, it's a bad run.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, dang it, I can't believe that, really? You see Phoenix is, FFR is in Phoenix, and he's probably gonna beat him in sub 20. Yeah, with the 15-second stage time.
It's a
It's
decent
generally
thing.
what you want to see. Actually, Lunar, how do you feel about Dragon in this category?
Dragon in this category, he's so hit and miss. Sometimes he goes on for way longer than he needs to, and sometimes he's just done.
I know, yeah, exactly. It's like he can either need to send 5 lines of garbage and maybe then some, or he's gonna need 9 lines of garbage right away. He could be really annoying with that.
It's looking like 9 lines today.
Yeah, look at him silly down stacking on FFR side. Okay.
Was it 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yep, 10 lines.
He's so rude.
Still got 18, so it's still a good dragon.
Yeah, no, that's a great dragon. 18-second stage with like bad dragon RNG. That's still great. Okay, so FFR is moving on to normal. Well, then Shuga's about to finish easy.
I know FFR said the one time half the battle in this this category is the in-between menuing, since you have to make sure you get to the right difficulty.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think I've seen some people accidentally press the wrong difficulty when transitioning difficulties, and that's unfortunately time waste, because I think I remember, like, I haven't ran this category myself, but I think I remember reading the speedrun.com rules that you have to go in a certain order.
Yeah, it goes in increasing order. So you start with easy, then normal, then hard, then S hard. And it's especially fun with S hard since we have to input that code every time to start S hard.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So for those who don't know, when they're gonna enter S hard, they're gonna have to input. They're gonna have to hover over hard, and then hold up an L before selecting hard, and then that's gonna unlock S hard. Actually, Lunar, do you know much about the normal versus normal category? Like what strategy?
I just started writing that one myself, so no, not yet. That'll be one that I'm picking up shortly. I know from what I was hearing from FFR, a lot of the versions, because most people are probably used to playing Tetris Attack, and he was saying that a lot of the CPU in this game, easy compared to Tetris Attack, is a little bit easier because of how it plays. But the rest of them start getting harder because of how the AI is set up to search for things to clear the garbage, is one of the first things that it tries to do.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I generally hear that like they like kind of raise their stack, and then after raising their stack a little bit, they just clear their stack. So it's like, hey, I'm giving you a glimpse of hope, followed by, nope, never mind, I'm taking all that away from you. Yeah.
Raise the stack just to down stack it. Yep.
I know, yeah. Actually, you mentioned Tetris Attack's easy being harder than Panel de Pon's easy, right?
Other way around. I've heard that Panel de Pon's actually a little bit harder, but only because of how the CPU plays, not necessarily because the gameplay is harder.
Oh, okay, I see. No, that makes sense. It's weird how that works out.
Again, I've been talking to FFR about this game recently because I've been curious what he knows, and he mentioned that the way the AI works in this one versus Tetris Attack is the way that it looks across the screen. It starts at the top as opposed to, I don't actually know where Tetris Attack starts. It's scanning to look for moves, and so it makes it a lot more likely to find the move that'll clear the garbage every time, as opposed to in Tetris Attack kind of do what they want.
Right, since they're already scanning at the top, so they're probably gonna find that clear to like and to clear the garbage that the player sends to the opponent.
Right. Though one big difference between Tetris Attack and this is the AI in this game will not actively seek out chains. If they get a chain, it just happens to be how the blocks fell. Versus in Tetris Attack, they will 100% go for chains every time.
Oh, absolutely. You and I are way too familiar with that, especially with the cave stages and Tetris Attack V hard, which you guys will see that after this race.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, Tetris Attack follows this one. FFR is going to do the same thing there, and then run the stage clear mode as well.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited about. I mean, I'm excited about all 3 runs, but especially stage clear since I'm not familiar with it, to be honest. I know you submitted a PB like a few weeks ago, though. Yeah, FFR's practice is paying off, especially with that 12 seconds sorry.
You wanted to say fish, didn't you?
I know, yeah, that's an attack.
So, let's see. So, about a half stage lead right now for FFR.
He's not too far ahead, and especially with like a lot more of the run coming ahead for us.
Right.
Who knows how the... Saren clearance, yep.
Saren's doing Saren things.
This might let Shuga catch up depending on what happens on Shuga's screen. I mean,
Yeah,
FFR just got out.
You can go.
Oh, sorry, I was just gonna say, like, FFR, like, as soon as I said that, I think that gave FFR the luck he needed to get out of Saren finally.
I was just gonna mention that if Suga can get a quick kill, which 15 seconds is pretty good, that'll get him caught up pretty quick.
I know, he's just like, I don't care about you, Saren. I don't care how bad you can get. Like, I'm getting out of here. Actually, I think this category ends at Thanatos, since there's only 11 stages in this category before they get into hard and it's hard.
I see chat talking about Pokemon Puzzle League. It's a lot of the differences are the way that the AI works. I see some people talking in there about it. So in Pokemon Puzzle League, the AI can only, like, it looks at the stack, and if the lowest garbage block is somewhere in the stack, it will only look at blocks below that. And so that's what makes that one different. It doesn't look at things above typically. There are times where it will, but usually it gets confused by those blocks and doesn't know what to do. So it only looks at blocks below. So there's actually a quick kill strategy in that one that's completely different from this game.
Yeah, exactly. There's essentially a kind of AI manip that you can use to exploit the AI's, like, sometimes stupidity to look for that lower block. FFR is coming up at Thanatos, which we did not see in easy. Yeah, well, we'll just see how it goes. Fortunately, it's just normal and it's not hard and S hard.
Right.
FFR with the 8 combo. Just gonna send 2 lines of garbage.
14, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Meanwhile, Shuga's Dragon is giving him problems. Took about 30 seconds. Okay, and FFR's on the hard mode.
Oh my god, Thanatos' stack was so low. And then now he can clear with the purples or the greens.
Yeah, or the greens, yeah.
I know. That's the thing, sometimes when I try to look at my opponent's screen while speedrunning these games, it's like, okay, maybe I can do something to maybe get a decent stage time, and then I always, like, don't see their screen correctly. And so,
yep. I was gonna say, it looks like it's good there for Shuga.
Yeah, that's gonna be a guarantee with that crush kill. Actually, now that both players are on hard, do you plan on speedrunning hard?
I think I've done a run on each of them, but I haven't done a lot of runs, so we'll see what comes of it. I might start playing the other ones too, just to see if I can get my times down.
Ah, that's fair. I don't know how Shuga finds his lag chains. Actually, I guess that's something I should talk about too. So, like I mentioned earlier, back when our runners were doing the easy mode section of the speedrun, when the main things that our runners want to do is chain snipe, they send enough lines of garbage to their opponent. Well, they could speed up that process of sending enough garbage to their opponent by doing something called lag chains, which is making faster. It's essentially just making faster chain reactions, I guess. Is that a good way to word it? Or do you have a better way?
The only thing that I would say differently is there's ways to make it so that instead of falling one and then another one, you can get them to start falling alternating. So it's 1, 2, 3, and so you can get them a little bit faster that way.
Yeah, that was definitely a better way of explaining it, because I think I was thinking back on how I explained it. I was like, I don't think that was descriptive. I think that
Hugo just had a good
vague
example right there, where he gets the 3 and the 4 right in a row.
Actually, that's something that both of these players are great at, are lag chains. So you'll be seeing that all throughout. Yep, Sugar with another lag chain there. Stage time for Ruby. I wasn't sure if he wanted to continue the chain with the green, or if he intentionally stopped that chain because he saw that he could get a quicker stage kill with that.
Yeah, I was watching FFR at the time, so I'm not sure. I did see that he got the so that's nice. He's only, what, a stage behind now? Yeah, they both just started, so he's a full stage behind right now. But he's catching up, so...
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy how much RNG is throughout this run, and how long this run is, but our runners could still stay very close to each other. And there's still time left for lead changes to happen.
Right, one bad stage swaps everything real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And you're especially going to see that with hard, and especially S-hard. Like, I know I mentioned it earlier, but you're really going to see the volatility of it all.
Both with slightly longer stages there.
Yeah, I was gonna comment that I was like, is Nerds gonna be mean to FFR? But no,
yeah, I was expecting the green clear too.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, what's gonna happen with that green? But no, FFR's been like, no, I'm keeping this lead. I am keeping this lead, Shugo. Oh shoot, man. Even with a lot of, so that's something that I haven't commentated on yet. Generally, I don't know the specifics of this, but generally, the bigger you make your chain, when you send that garbage made from that chain to your opponent's screen, the more that garbage will shake, which will not allow it won't allow the player to defeat the stage until at least that screen has been shaken. And so generally our players are going to want to be able to shorten their chain while filling up their opponent's screen like as fast as possible.
And I know that's come up in a lot of our theory crafting lately, exactly what the best optimal number is to minimize shaking but still get large blocks. So it's an interesting one right now.
Yeah, I know. I know we've like kind of talked it between us and like some others, and it's still something that I want to talk about more because I've personally been too lazy to like think much about it. Just as soon as Suga enters Phoenix, FR gets out of Phoenix. He's just not letting Suga even be on the same stage as him.
It's getting closer though, because that means they were in the same stage for just a second.
Yeah, it's just like I'll give you a glimpse, but that's it. It's like, okay, I feel kind of sort of bad for you. Here's a little taste. That's it. Okay, but they're both on Dragon now. I'm really hoping after this clear Dragon doesn't do any more to waste FFR's time. It's looking promising because there's no immediate clears. Oh, he goes to second tier, but he doesn't have enough time to clear the garbage, so FFR's out of hard and is entering super hard.
No, it's two more.
Oh, Oh my god. I forgot! I've been speedrunning easy. Wait,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Mitsuga's stepping up, so
Whoops.
too much easy for us.
Yeah, I think it's too much easy. Plus, something else I haven't mentioned yet is that Dragon's stage background is the same as Bowser's in V-Hard, which is what I'm used to speedrunning. So I just assumed it was the last stage. My bad.
And now we get to meet the actual final boss of this game, which is Cordelia. And we'll see her again in S-Hard.
Okay, here you go, guys. Yeah, here's the last stage of this category, which, yeah, like Lunar mentioned earlier, this is the first time we're seeing Cordelia, who, she's just the worst.
Looks like FFR's having some problems getting his chains and combos going here.
No, which is, yeah, that's the other problem. It's one thing for the like RNG to take place and to screw players over, but like it's unfortunate. But sometimes us players get inconsistent as well, so it just makes speedrunning this game that much more difficult.
Oh, this is gonna be close. We're going into S-Hard just a little bit apart.
That's crazy. Going into the last category of this race, and now they're pretty much tied.
So if you watch, you can tell that they got it because the screen turns from pink to like the black and red. And so that's how we know that they're in the correct mode, being S-Hard.
Exactly. It'd be heartbreaking if they and maybe I shouldn't
I've lost too many runs to that problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, I don't think we should talk about it. I think it's heartbreaking, but yeah, regardless, if you're gonna speedrun super hard for this category, make sure that what Lunar was talking about with the background changing from pink to red, that it actually changes from pink to red. Dude, I've watched Shuga grind this. You know what's crazy? So for this category in particular, S-Hard, like Shuga has over 60k attempts, and he's not stopping.
That's crazy.
I know. It's like he has world record. He has a sub-7 time, which is absurd for this category. But I don't know. I don't know what motivates him. Respect it.
Yeah, I mean, the other top runner being Yoshi is still doing the same thing, so.
Yeah.
And his times are just as ridiculous.
Absolutely. I know Yoshi, a few weeks ago, was really grinding to get another Touches Tag V-Hard world record. Even though he's the only person who has a sub-7, like Shuga does in S-Hard. Yeah, Shuga with the 10-second stage time, which is a great stage time for S-Hard. That's absurd.
Tiana's just taking all of FFR's time.
I know! I think all that good luck that FFR got, all the bad luck was going to be on that one stage. Oh, Ruby was close to getting that second tier clear to waste more of Shuga's time, but fortunately she didn't have enough stop time to do so. Shuga. I'm just like watching silently. It's crazy.
Right. I'm just trying to just enjoy the puzzling.
Yeah, sometimes you have to sit back and just let the gameplay speak for itself, because it's a really... I don't know, like, I know what originally got me personally into speedrunning this series is that, like, watching, like, how chains are made is so pretty. So flashy.
It's especially flashy with FFR. His cursor speed can be off the walls sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, you can see lag change, you can see, like you mentioned, like, just as far as insane cursor speed, which you're gonna see more in display for those who stick around for his stage clear run for
Right.
Touch Stack.
That's a good place to show off cursor speed.
Absolutely. I watched his PB that he got recently today, and I was just like, jeez, dude, like, I tried practicing cursor speed, but I don't know how he does it. I might just have to talk to FFR sometime. See what his dirty little secret is.
That's hard as not being nice to FFR. 44 on Elias.
No, the game was just like, we're just gonna save all the bad luck for you. It's like just on S hard.
When I was watching him last night, he was practicing this, and S hard kept giving him a hard time too there. So I was hoping to be a little bit nicer to him today.
Do you know if he plays on, like, an original cart, or if he's playing on, like, a flash cart or something?
I'm not sure, but I think it is an original cart.
Okay, if it's original cart, then maybe he just has a cursed cart. I see, I haven't been looking at chat really, but I saw Scout RJ mention GameCube D-pad is even worse. Yeah, I can't imagine using GameCube D-pad for any puzzle leaguing at all.
Yeah, I would agree. GameCube D-pad's just in a weird place and hard to use.
And I love the GameCube controller, but what makes it not perfect is that D-pad.
The S hard late game AIs are doing their thing. That is for sure.
Yeah. So this is where you're gonna see the worst of the AI RNG, is them going into just attack V Hard's equivalent, or Cave of Wickedness equivalent, which I think I remember. Depending upon English translation ROM pack, they translated it to Death Mountain. Just a fun fact for people. Phoenix is giving Shuga a hard time. Maybe they'll give... No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe they'll give FFR enough time to catch up, but... Saren's giving FFR a hard time.
He almost had it, but that last line came in and gave her some clears. Oh, nice. It could have been a lot worse.
Oh yeah, that could have been catastrophic with a little bit more stop time, but no, yeah. Whew.
I think Shuga just noticed that Dragon was still high and ended his chain early there. I think he was looking to keep going, but hold it off.
Oh, but Dragon had enough stop time regardless. Clear with the greens. Yeah, this is how volatile this category is. You could be playing perfectly well, and it's like, nope. Well, but then again, you can look out like that too, to where then he ends up not having enough stop time to make that clear. Yeah, flexing on Phoenix.
It's only a stage behind. This can still be a really close finish, even if at a stage behind.
Look at how long this run is and how close they are with all of this RNG. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like, Shuga's looking for that crush kill and hoping that he doesn't make a clear with the purples. That was excellent. Oh, and yeah, fortunately, Dragon didn't have enough stop time to like even make an immediate clear for FFR.
So it's a one-stage difference. It could be close. It all depends on how Cordelia feels like treating Shuga tonight.
No! No! What have you done, Lunar? What have you done?
Wasn't even Cordelia. He did it to himself. Oh no, that feels bad.
I know, man, feels bad. Dude. Shuga's got this though. It's just like, you know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna be flexing on Cordelia right now. This looks like Crush Code potential. Oh, never mind. She raised her stack though. Hey, yellows? What is Cordelia doing? Oh my god. Now reds. Yeah. The Nautilus might be finished here. FFR, yep. Alright, they're both on Cordelia now. Can Cordelia clear with the blues or greens? Yep, she does, unfortunately.
And there it is.
Ah, GG, Shuga. What a close race for how long this run is. Everyone give it up to Shuga, and then when FFR finishes, like, everyone give it up to him too, because this was a really close race. God, I was gonna say that's FFR stack was starting to scare me.
I'm waiting for all the garbage to drop, or is she just cleared it all?
No, she just keeps on clearing it, which is suspending some of FFR's garbage that he wants sent to her like sooner to be suspended and be like, nope, you can't fill my screen up yet.
Yep. We have definitely entered PvP simulator right here.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a meme we have in like the Puzzle Week speedrunning community, is that like after a stage lasts for too long, it's like we're just doing PvP at this point. Dude, is that it? With the greens that she could have used. Oh yeah, she could have cleared with the purples, but she didn't have enough stop time. GG FFR. Yeah, give it up to our racers. That was close. Even with the volatility, 2 minutes off going into last stage.
Only a minute 20 difference. It's a really close race, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I missaw that. Yeah, it's not even 2 minutes. It's less than that.
Well, congrats to Shuga on the win. FFR was close behind.
Yeah, I can't imagine racing this, especially live.
Right.
Oh god, dude. I feel like I'd be dropping. Who knows? Like, I'd probably finish in like 40, 50. I don't know. Too long.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to take a short break, and then we'll set up for the Tetris attack runs with FFR.
It sounds perfect. Yeah, thanks for everyone joining and watching this hype race. That was great.